All right, you guys, we are recording and we're going to kick this thing off. I'm super excited for our team call tonight. We have the fabulous Miss Aubrey Massey here today because she is a killer recruiter. Like, I don't know how you do it, but every single day, Aubrey Massey, tag this girl in the Snoop group, tag this girl in the Snoop group, tag this girl, because it's mine and Cozy's video that's the first video. And so I get all of the tags and I'm like, Aubrey freaking Massey, teach me your ways. So that's what we are here to learn. Aubrey is in Jessica's downline. Y'all know and love Jessica Wayert. And Aubrey came to Summit and had the misfortune of rooming with Debbie and Dawn and I, and got a little taste of our team's crazy. But she survived, and that is one more reason that we need to learn from her. So I am going to kick it over to you, my dear, and hear all of the awesome wisdom you have for us.
Yay! I'm so excited. First of all, like, rooming with you guys, I was nervous at first, but it ended up being so much fun. And like, I don't know, that's one thing I love about Beachbody is that it's like Team Beachbody. We want like everybody to be successful, and it doesn't matter whose team you're on, whose downline you're in, like you're there to support each other as like a sisterhood. Like, yes, there are guy coaches, whatever, who cares about them? But like, it is seriously, that's what I found, and what I love so much about Beachbody is that it really is Team Beachbody, and we are a sisterhood, and it's become an amazingly safe place for me to come with my issues and to create friendships and relationships with people that I would never have ever met before. And so, yeah, it was so fun. I love Beachbody. Okay, anyway, so I just want to kind of introduce myself a little bit for maybe those of you who don't know me. I'm Aubrey. I am a mother of 4. This is my baby. He will be 2 in a couple weeks. And I have almost 7-year-old twins and a 4-year-old, and then this guy. I have been, fitness and health has always been something that I've been very passionate about. I have used Beachbody products for programs for a really long time. I used Turbo Jam, like I bought Turbo Jam like way back when. And then I did P90X to get in shape for my wedding. And then I used Insanity to get in shape after the twins were born. But the funny thing is, I had zero idea about the coaching opportunity until after till I was pregnant with the twins. But because my dad, he's a pediatrician, and he would be on call late at night at the hospital, and he would see all the infomercials for the Beachbody programs, and he would buy them, and he has like all of the old school ones, and so I would always just borrow them from him. So I didn't really know about challenge groups. I'd seen Tony Horton's like corny Shakeology commercials like at the end of some of the workouts, and it'd be like, oh yeah, right, like that's whatever, that's so dumb, you know, like this. I am a skeptic. I'm a born skeptic. Yeah, and so I had actually been approached about coaching many times before I finally said yes. And I think the reason why, looking back at it, is I was very judgmental. I was very insecure of who I was. And I think that that's a big reason why we get told so much, is because people don't understand what we do as coaches. They don't understand that it's more than products. This has been something that I've been thinking about a lot, because I have a good friend who, she does Rodan and Fields, and like I use her products or their products or whatever, but I kind of like to compare like our businesses a little bit. And we are not pushing products. And I think that that's one of the hardest things for people to understand, is that yes, they are technically buying a product. They're buying a fitness program. They're buying Shakeology. They're buying for the performance line. But at the end of the day, they have to put in extra work. With any other MLM, direct sales, anything, it's like, okay, here's this. Now it's supposed to work. And so we have such a mindset of people, is that they don't understand that we're selling a lifestyle. Not only are we selling these amazing products and programs that work and that, you know, have helped millions of people lose weight, have helped millions of people feel the very best that they felt, but we're also selling like our challenge groups. We're selling us. You're selling you. You're selling your support, and that is what, yeah, that is what's going to set, that's what's going to set you apart from any other coach, is your support. And Summer totally agrees. Yeah. You're going to tell them all about it? Yeah. Okay, my turn? Okay. Is you're selling you. And that sounds like I don't want it to sound like you're whoring yourself out or you're becoming a prostitute, because that kind of sounds is what it sounds like. But you're selling the value of your friendship and the value of your support, and the people that are connecting with you, they can't find that anywhere else. And you kind of have to come across, you have to educate your followers and the people that are interested in your friends that that's really what you're selling. Because I can't tell you how many people I've sold a challenge pack to, and they're like, okay, yeah, I've got it, I'll do it all on my own. And they fall off the wagon. They don't finish a program. They end up keep ordering Shakeology. They end up saying, oh, that doesn't work for me. But I promise that if my people stick to a program because of the support of my group, they will see results. And I think that sometimes we sell ourselves short, because who am I to help other people lose weight? I'm not fit. I don't have a six-pack abs. Who am I? What is so great about me that they're going to want to learn from me? And that's where the magic happens, you guys. Okay, so I want to give you my 4 biggest steps, tips, things, whatever, to becoming a great coach and to recruiting, okay? And then we're going to have like 5 minutes of silence after that, and I'm going to give you guys some homework. So, Candace, how long do I have?
Cheap Zoom.
Okay, perfect. I can talk forever. So I will like blow through these, and then we'll go on to like the learning stuff. So number 1, it was our what's it called? Our theme of Summit this year, believe in yourself. If you're not doing personal development for the things that are personal to you, that's why it's called personal development, then you're not going to be able to have that belief in yourself. And you have to. You guys, like, you can, I'm sorry if you can't understand me or hear me very well because he's very loud, but that's the beauty of being able to work from home, right, and do this as your mom. You have to believe in yourself. And if you don't have that belief, you kind of almost need to fake it until you make it. So I've been listening to the Happiness Advantage from Sean Acor, who was at Summit. And the more we look for opportunities, there's something called the Tetris Effect, so if you've ever played Tetris, you're always looking for where this piece can fit. I was like addicted to Tetris in high school because we had the calculator that had the game Tetris on it. And so we would, like a group of us would sit and play it during math class all the time. And so, but think about it. Whenever you are playing Tetris, you're looking for the shapes. Okay, the L shape could fit right here. Oh, this could fit here. That will get me a line. That will give me like 4 lines, okay? You're always looking for the opportunity. And this is a real thing, especially with life. If you're looking for happiness, if you're looking for opportunities to be happy and to think positive, you're going to find them. In the exact same thing, if you're looking for opportunities to be negative, you're going to find them. So look for opportunities to believe in yourself. Do affirmations. It's hard to remember to do sometimes, but I promise if you're doing the affirmations, you're going to freaking get that belief like tattooed on your freaking heart. It's never going to go away. And once you realize that you are worthy of your mission and why you're doing this, and that there are people out there that need to hear from you and only you, there's no going back from that belief. It is a daily struggle for sure. But once you know that, you can be unstoppable, okay? Number 2, bring confidence and energy. Use the voice messenger. Use the video messenger. Get people on like face to face if you can. I sometimes have to chug some Energize before I do my invites, because they can, like, your energy comes across in a message, and that's totally true. If you're just copy pasting a message, like, I believe in copy paste because it saves me time, but if you're just copy pasting and there's no feeling behind it, there's no excitement in it, there's no confidence in it, they're gonna feel that, okay? So using emojis, talking the way that you would talk about, like, think about something that you're super excited about and super passionate about. Like, I talk really fast and I talk with my hands when I'm excited about stuff. And that's kind of how I try and get my message across in messages, okay? So, believe in self, bring in confidence and energy. Okay, so I'm gonna skip this part because this next one is, we'll just save this one for the last one. But you need to level up. Level up. You own a freaking business. This is your business. You get the opportunity to make it whatever you want. But you have to show up. You have to do the unsexy stuff. You have to do what Micah says, like, do your crap, okay? You have to level up. You have to own it. I believe that Oprah Winfrey, you guys, when I think about very successful business women business owners, I think of Oprah, and I don't think that it's any coincidence that her initials are owned, because she owns her business. She owns her journey, and she owns who she is. And that is a huge part of just taking it seriously, okay? So here's my very last tip. View it as a gift. This is where we're going to come to the homework part, okay? So we're going to sit for 2 minutes, and I want you guys to write down how has Beachbody changed your life? Think about who you were before Beachbody, before coaching. Think about the people that you hung around with. Think about the way that you were feeling before Beachbody. And I'm going to sit here and just let Sammy talk to you for the next minute and a half. Take it away, Sam. No. And seriously, I want you guys to write this down, even if you have to just like do it in your notes real quick, or if you have it like a paper and pen. How has Beachbody changed your life? Oh, dude, you're so going to bed. Hey, please don't do that. Thank you. Okay, you guys have like 30 seconds. And of course, like, you can always return to this after our call. Okay, time's up. So, how has Beachbody changed your life? Are you better for it? Are you happier because of it? Have you made better friendships? Are you like more financially toward your goals that you had set for yourself? How has it changed your life? Now think about that, and I want you to think about what if you didn't have Beachbody? What if you had never been given this gift? You guys, before I became a coach, I was hanging around with some people that were very like toxic and negative, and that I was toxic and negative. I loved gossiping, and gossiping usually goes hand in hand with comparing, and usually goes hand in hand with like negative self-talk, and usually goes hand in hand with all these negative things that aren't good, that you shouldn't be doing, period, if you want to feel good about life. I can honestly say that Beachbody has changed my life in ways that I never thought I needed. I'm a better mom. I'm a better wife, for sure. I take care of me. I actually take care of me. I'm a better friend to the people that I really care about, and to positive people. I used to compare and would be like, oh my gosh, that girl's so pretty. She must be so rude. But now I'm like, no, that girl's so pretty. She's awesome. Like, I want to get to know her. I want to know her story. I want to hear, like, I want to support her. And that's been life-changing for me. This opportunity is a gift. And if you're talking about it like it's a gift, if you're treating it like it's a gift, if you're thinking about it like it's a gift, you guys, I know that Beachbody is the worst name that Carl Zeichler could have ever come up with. It's so dumb, and it makes us sound so like vapid, and like I absolutely hate the name. But there's so much more. And like, I think that people just don't understand that. So you need to be posting about how it's a gift, how it's changed your life every freaking day. Maybe not like a legit post, but in your stories, you need to be talking about coaching every freaking day. So let's go on to inviting. Does your invite match your social media? Are you showing up on social media? Because as soon as you send an invite to the coaching opportunity, to a challenge group, guess what that person does? They stalk you, and they scroll through your feed to see if you're legit, to see if this is something that you're taking seriously, to see if this is something that works, to see if this is something that's changed your life, like you just said it did in your invite, right? So your invite needs to match your social media. Your social media needs to match your invite, okay? Super easy. We have so many amazing scripts, but you need to make it yours. You can't just take Micah's words, Candace's words, my words, anybody's scripts, and just copy it and say, here you go. Because that's not you. Like, if you don't say, hey girl, then don't say, hey girl. I switch between girl and like, I'll be like, dude, are you kidding me? You need to do this. Or yeah, like, you need to be authentic in your messages behind the scenes too. And also on your social media. It's your storefront, okay? Who to invite? Everybody. I lead with the coaching opportunity. I send at least 10 coaching invites every single day. And once I get past that, Then I move on to my challenge group. But I think that coaching can change everybody. Like I don't want to prejudge anyone because you never know who's needing this. You never know if that girl that just liked your photo on Instagram, if she's a stay-at-home mom who's suffering because she's lost in momville and she can't get a handle on the mom guilt. She can't get a handle on her eating, on her compulsive eating. She can't get a handle on her compulsive spending. You guys, I was a spender. And Beachbody has helped me so that I can still be a spender and not get in fights with my husband about it. Okay? But here's the thing. You never know. You never know. There's so many successful people that became coaches, like successful in other areas of life. I always think, oh, they're already good at this. They're already doing this. They would never want to coach. But no, present the coaching opportunity to everybody. And, shoot. I used to think that, okay, well, how do I find people to invite? Like, who do I invite? You invite the people that are watching your Instagram stories. You invite the people that are liking your stuff, commenting on your stuff. Even if you've never talked to them before, they know what you're about. They obviously, if you're posting like a boss, if you're posting like you own a freaking business, they know what you're about. And so it's not going to come across as a cold invite to those people that are watching you and that are interested in your story. So you can say, hey, thank you so much for following my story. I see that you watch my Instagram stories. Have you ever thought about being a coach? Doing what I do as a Beachbody coach. An invite can be as simple as that. I think you'd be great at this. You guys, Sumner's throwing all this garbage at me. I think you'd be great at this because X, Y, and Z. People love to hear why they would be great at something. I love to hear. You guys, I get other people inviting me to do other business opportunities, and they're like, I love your vibe. I love your Instagram. I love your energy. You'd be so great at this. I'm like, oh, I would be great at that. But you know what? I already love something. Like, I already am great at what I do. Dude. A freaking brush. But my point is, people love when you compliment them and when it's a genuine, sincere compliment. I truly believe that we as women have an opportunity right now to share love and to spread empowerment and to spread positivity and to create an amazing sisterhood and a safe place where women can go. Because I was thinking about it, and we were literally, women through the ages, we have been bred to be in comparison and to compete against each other. And yes, people are successful on their own. It's so much more fun when you do it as a team. And it's so much more fun when you do it together. And when you're supporting each other. And when you find people that are your people and you're like, oh my gosh, the more you're talking to them, you're like, you're exactly like me. How did we connect? Oh, because of social media, you liked one of my posts and I invited you to this coaching thing and you said yes? You guys, this is a freaking gift. And you need to start treating it like that. And don't be scared of inviting, because it seriously doesn't have to be scary. Real quick, I just wanted to share, what time is it? I'd like a minute. Okay. I wanted to share that, so I had this girl and she did Tubi Reset. She signed up just as a customer. She's like, no, I don't want to do coaching, whatever. She has had this amazing weight loss story for the last 3 years, you guys. She's inspiring other people already. And I was like, okay, that's fine. You don't just sign up as a customer, use this, whatever. So following up, girl, you are an inspiration. Your story can change like is already changing so many people's lives. I can imagine, like just think about how many people you can touch if you had a better platform to jump from. Have you ever thought about doing coaching with Beachbody? Have you ever thought about doing what I do as a coach? And she signed up as a coach, you guys. It can be something as simple as that. Sincerely giving people an opportunity to change lives. That's what we do. We're life changers. And that's all I have to say.
Sumner, do you have anything to add?
No, he's trying to drink my Energize again. He's now standing on the table behind the computer.
Oh my gosh, he was our entertainment for today. Thanks, bud. Okay, that was so good, and I'm so excited that we recorded this because I need every single person on my team to hear this. Couple of the things I took away that I want to make sure you guys got. Own your business. Yes, you have us as leaders. Yes, we are learning from the best of the best in Micah. We have amazing training. We have amazing scripts. We have all this great help, but you still have to be you. You got to take ownership, get advice, and then go and make your own dang decisions. If you come to one of us and say, what would you recommend for this person? What do I say to this person? And we tell you what we think, and you think, really? I was going to say this. Then say what you think. Your intuition, your instincts in your business count. So take ownership for your business. You are not an employee, and we are not your bosses. You make the decisions in your business every day. And I think by doing that, you're going to infuse it with your personality, which is exactly what Aubrey does. Obviously, Aubrey has massive amounts of personality. She's super unique and super energetic and super fun. And that's why people are signing up with her. I would sign up if I could. So you guys just have to let your personality shine. Don't turn into a Candace mimic or a Micah mimic or an Aubrey mimic or anything else. You need to be you. And that was why our theme this year was be you. So take a look at some of your posts over the last little bit. Take a look at some of the messages you've sent. Read them out loud. And if you're like, I would never say this in front of a human being, then it's not you, and you need to fix that. So take some time and do as Aubrey asked us to do on this call. How has Beachbody changed you? How has Beachbody blessed you? I changed that, by the way. How has Beachbody changed your life? And in my mind, it's how has Beachbody changed me? Because I have changed so much. I'll tell you a couple of mine. I was negative, like you said. I am so much more intentional in all areas of my life. It's not just my health and fitness or my business. I'm more intentional in my religious life, in my mom life, in my wife life, in my friend, like everywhere. I am more intentional with my goals. I've learned to dream again, and I actually work to make those dreams a reality. It's not like a pipe dream anymore. So many of the things that you said I relate to, and I know that everyone on this call relates to as well. So take some time to write it down. How has Beachbody changed you? Why is that a blessing in your life? And then remind yourself of that every freaking day before you send those invites, because those people need you. They don't need me. They need you. So good. All right. Do you have anything else that you would like to add, my dear?
Just one more thing. When you were talking about going back through your posts, it reminded me of something that someone said a long time ago, and I can't even remember where I heard it, where I learned it, but if it's taking you like forever to come up with a post, to write a post, then that's probably not genuine to you and authentic to you. Creating a post should come from your heart. Yes, like it can take some time to like edit or like think about different ways to word it, but the point that you're trying to make should be directly from your heart. The best way that you can come up with content to share is by growing and, like I said, doing personal development and then sharing what you learned and what's changed your, like, whatever light bulb moment you had from that day. Share that. But it shouldn't be something where it takes you like 20 minutes to craft a post. Thank you. It should be something that is true to you and authentic to you, And that's going to be a heck of a lot easier to write than something than something that's not authentic to you.
Totally.
So I just wanted to add that in there.
And if you guys are anything like me, one of the things that I wrote down is that I've learned so much about myself. I didn't even know myself before coaching. I have learned so much about me that the idea of posting something from the heart or being myself 5 years ago would have been foreign. Like, I don't know. So that's another reason why personal development is so huge, because it's going to help you to discover yourself. Over time, as you do this more and more, you're going to start to find, like Aubrey said, those posts are going to flow. You're going to sit down and be like, I need a post. Got it. And it's going to be like the best post ever, because it was just there, and it was you, and it came straight from your heart. So it does take time. It's kind of a journey of self-discovery. And that's one of the other massive, massive benefits that we get out of this business. All right, you guys, we are going to let you all go. I think Sumner's tired. He needs to go to bed.